Inside Meta's headquarters in Menlo Park, something went terribly wrong. The original plan for the Meta Quest 4 didn't just hit a minor speed bump. It got entirely scrapped. Executives panicked, codenames were wiped from internal servers, and Mark Zuckerberg made a multi-billion-dollar gamble that completely shifted the future of virtual reality. If you're planning to buy a VR headset, or if you already own a Quest 2 or Quest 3, what is happening behind closed doors right now changes everything. The release timeline you think you know is completely fake. The specs you're hoping for might never arrive on a standard Quest again. And there is a brand new, secret hardware line quietly moving through production that Meta doesn't want you to compare to the Quest 4. By the time you finish listening to this, you will know the exact truth behind the delayed launch date, the real reason why the original Quest 4 was cancelled, the leaked specs of the rebooted hardware, and whether waiting for this device is the smartest decision you can make, or the biggest mistake of your gaming life. To understand why the Quest 4 is in such a strange position right now, you have to look at the pattern Meta built over the last several years. When the Quest 2 launched in late 2020, it destroyed every expectation in the industry. It sold millions of units, became the mainstream face of virtual reality, and set a standard. 3 years later, in October of 2023, Meta dropped the Quest 3. It introduced pancake lenses, full-color pass-through, and a massive jump in processing power. Shortly after, we got the budget-friendly Quest 3S to lock down the entry-level market. If you follow basic math and Meta's traditional 3-year upgrade cadence, the Meta Quest 4 was supposed to be sitting on store shelves by late 2026. Everyone assumed Meta Connect 2026 would be the massive reveal party. Leakers were making videos, blogs were publishing articles, and the internet was convinced that late 2026 was a locked-in launch window. Late 2026 is dead. If someone is telling you that you'll be opening a Meta Quest 4 box during the 2026 holiday season, they are reading outdated scripts. Multiple internal reports, supply chain tracking, and leaked memos confirm that Meta's hardware roadmap has experienced a seismic shift. The true launch date for the Quest 4 has been pushed back to late 2027 at the absolute earliest, with major supply chain analysts warning that it could easily slide into 2028. Why would Mark Zuckerberg delay his flagship consumer product by a full year or more, especially when competition from Apple, Valve, and Samsung is heating up faster than ever before? The answer isn't that Meta is struggling. The answer is that Meta realized their original design for the Quest 4 was dead on arrival. Behind the scenes, Meta had 2 primary prototypes slated for the Quest 4 generation, codenamed Pismo Low and Pismo High. The goal was simple: create a budget version and a high-end version to capture every tier of the market simultaneously. Pismo High was supposed to give us higher resolution LCDs, better pass-through, a slightly lighter chassis, and a modest processor bump. It was a predictable, safe, incremental update. Then Apple shipped the Vision Pro. Even though Apple's headset was wildly expensive and sold in small quantities, it completely altered what consumers expect from spatial computing. It set a brand new benchmark for visual fidelity with micro-OLED displays, seamless eye tracking, and intuitive UI control. Meta looked at their safe, incremental Pismo High prototype and realized something terrifying. If they launched Pismo High as the Quest 4, it would feel ancient the second it hit the market. It would feel like a slightly polished Quest 3 in a world where spatial computing had already moved on. So Meta did something drastic. They officially killed the Pismo projects. They wiped the slate clean. Executives ordered a complete reboot of their next-generation VR console. This reboot triggered an internal identity crisis at Meta, leading directly to the new codename you need to remember, Griffin. When the developers went back to the drawing board under Project Griffin, they realized that trying to cram next-gen power, massive batteries, high-resolution displays, and active cooling fans into a single plastic brick strapped to a human face was reaching a physical limit. Nobody wants to wear a heavy 500-gram box on their forehead for 3 hours to play VR games or work on virtual screens. This realization created a massive divide inside Reality Labs, splitting Meta's hardware division into 2 completely separate, parallel paths. Path number 1 is Project Griffin, the true standalone, heavy-duty successor to the Quest 3. This is the device that will officially carry the name Meta Quest 4. It is built specifically for core gamers, power users, and people who want an all-in-one console on their face without external wires or connected boxes. Path number 2 is a radical, experimental project codenamed Puffin, sometimes referred to as Phoenix or Quest Air. Puffin isn't a traditional Quest at all. It's a lightweight ski goggle-style headpiece that weighs less than half of a standard VR headset. How is that possible? By ripping out the battery and the heavy processing unit, and putting them into a small external puck that sits in your pocket or clips onto your belt. Now think about what this means for you as a consumer. Meta is forcing you to make a choice in the near future. Do you want an ultralight pair of immersive goggles connected to a pocket puck? Or do you want the traditional, thick, high-performance Quest 4? Because Meta had to split their engineering team to work on both of these concepts at the same time, while simultaneously burning billions on AI smart glasses like the Ray-Ban Meta series. They simply could not rush the Quest 4 out for 2026. They needed time. Let's dive deep into what the rebooted Quest 4, Project Griffin, is actually bringing to the table, because the leaked specifications show a hardware leap that is far bigger than what we saw between the Quest 2 and Quest 3.